Everyone, it's Mightyfoxxy, and we are here with the Hatman Shadow Ward. I'm gonna go for the actual good victory this time. And yes, I am wearing my fox pajamas this time. Why? Because good luck. Sorry about the last time, guys, where it ended up in a full screen, not widescreen. I switched the ratio I was playing at the game to a wider one, but I did not realize I switched it to a bigger flat screen one. I mean, not flat screen, full screen. So now I've hopefully got into a more widescreen format for you guys. Awesome. As you all know, last time I actually managed to succeed in getting 20 out of 20 and making it to the very end, but I was killed because I did not know what to do. I've recently heard there's another ending, and it's just, the only hint I was able to get was, do not freaking panic. Ooh, crap. So you gonna ninja around him? Or is he gonna fucking follow me? Don't follow me. Do 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 do. Yoink. Okay. Nothing there. Gotta keep an eye out for the matches, and the crowbar. Okay. That was jerk. Just dodge him. Okay. Oh, fun. I'm either gonna find nothing or the matches. That's what I always seem to find here is, if I don't hear a whisper for a page, it's usually the matches or jack shit. And we got jack shit. And we still got jack shit. Bye-bye. Well, that scared the freaking crap out of me. Matches. Okay, I've got half what I need to kill him. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, there's that. Now I can get the crowbar. Flat bar, I'm sorry. Flat bar, cool. flat bar, flat bar. So yeah, guys, the trick is you have to find like 5 pages, then you can find the matches, I've noticed. Then you have to actually find a couple more pages, or the spot where it's boarded up, then you can find the flat bar. At least that's what is my assumption, from based on what I've seen. Then you find a few more pages and get back to the area where you need the flat bar to pop the area off. Then you need to find either the control room or the elevator first. I'm not 100% sure. From there, you'll find the other one. Actually, I think you find the elevator, then you find the control room, and then you need to find the switch, the machine part for the control room. From there, now it's creepy. But after you found the machine part, you go and you go back into the control room, you put the machine part in, and it'll open up a door. Now, I've actually encountered a glitch at that point in the game, where when I go to use the machine part, it opens the door, I go and I grab the fuse from inside the room, and it doesn't open the back door. If the back door does not open, you might as well quit, because I literally ran around in a circle for about 25 minutes trying to get it to give me back the elevator, and it never would. Now, for those of you who don't know how to dodge Shadow Man, he cannot really see you if you're crouching down, and if you walk behind him, he won't really respawn. If you get right behind him and run, he will pretty much kill you. It is possible to juke him, but I'll tell you this, juking him requires a lot of work. The elevator is generally not the basement is almost never going to be your friend, but I have actually found a page down here before. Only one single time, though. Okay, yeah. There is no page down here. Usually, when I found the page, it was right here. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Be careful about going too far into rooms. Usually you can poke your head in, and it'll work fine for telling you if there's a page in there, unless it's at the far end. But if you go all the way in, it'll usually trigger Shadow Man or a Hat Man to spawn in the room that you were previously in. Running will attract him, but after you get to like 15, 16 pages, he just starts popping up as he feels like it. That's why I'm trying to keep my light off as much as I can. He is very, very close. It's very unnerving. Alright, here's the control room, guys. From here, I have to find the machine part. Oh crap. Now, there is some speculation if he's attracted to the background noise, but I've never actually seen him respond to the background noises of doors or radios going off. Those really seem just to be for primarily unnerving the player. Shit. Here's the machine part. Alright, so we got the handle. Now we need to sneak back by this prick. Which is generally not too hard. Check the room for a page. Nothing. We'll wait for him to go back by again. This is not really a game you want to try skipping too many rooms in, unless you have to flee him. I have found so many pages right back to back in this game, it's not even funny sometimes. Alright, did you see that door with the red light, people? That is the door that you will exit from in the machine room. Their room always spawns at the end of a hall, and it is never a door you want to try and run up to. Especially if this fucker's behind you like he was with me. It is almost borderline impossible to hide in an open hallway. Jerks. Sometimes the game does this to you. Sends you on that nice little run. Shit. Alright guys, you see how the minute I got towards the bathroom, he showed up? Okay, now there's a second room. If you're very, very clever, you do not want to run into his back. That will kill you for the record. Or I don't know if that's intentional or if it's a glitch, but it's killed me. And remember, you do not want to try and run away from him, sprint away when you are right next to him. Alright. He's either up here. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, so yeah, see this is where things can get kind of annoying. Okay, there we are. Now he will almost every single time spawn in the room after you open the door. He will spawn in that hall almost every time. The best thing you can do is wait for him to cross, then go for it. Hold his fuse. It should open this door. If it doesn't, just quit. It glitches the game out if that door doesn't open, I've noticed. Alright, and there's going to be another page, I'm pretty sure, in this room. Okay. Now it says there are 4 more lights, but for the record, all lights will be red, and then you'll pick up 1 more and they'll turn like a gray. Put the fuse in, get into the elevator, and the minute it lights up, you want to pull this thing. Okay, 4 pages. Yeah, once you get to a certain point, it seems like Hatman will almost try to head you off. Be very, very careful about letting him head you off. You're gonna need every single page in order to get the next item. Shit. See how he headed me off there? Sometimes it is better to wait for that loud sounds to go away, just so you can ensure you hear the heartbeat. Okay. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna crouch real quick. See, make sure we have the right one. I will read these all at the very end, just to... Okay. For those of you who wanted to play this straight up, the trick is read the pages. If you read the pages, your survival will greatly increase. Okay, so now we have every page. This very last page mentions that the cross that wards him off is in the bedroom. Your daughter's bedroom, which, for those of you who don't know, is the room you started in. Now, this room is very, very, very specific as compared to the other ones. And once you have the stars in your thing, you do not need to look anymore. Just look for the room. Alright. Now, as a tip, before you walk across this, pull out the cross. Pull out the cross before you walk across this. See? Okay. Leads us to a nice underground complex here. So, we're going to take our cross, and we're going to run down here. Now, Hatman will spawn. But he will stop when you brandish the cross at him. Begone, foul demon! Begone! The power of Christ compels ye! And all you have to do is have the cross out. If you watch, he doesn't actually move any further. Okay, so you stab the body. Then you need to pull out your matches. After the body's been stabbed, you light this book on fire. He will come and he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, rawr. And then he bursts into flames. Okay, so it looks like you've won, you're victorious, but no, you still gotta escape. So, you run up here and you're like, cool, I'm gonna make it my way out. Watch out for this fall here. And then, you're like, cool, there's a hallway. And you keep running, and you keep making your way back up. He will not respawn during this period, for the record. But now, before you enter here, this is the point. Do not panic. Now, push! Push! The door will open if you push on it. You need to continuously sprint and dodge this whole way. For the record, this is my very first time doing this part of the game. Alright, we got a nice white door. We're gonna run into the light. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. And we made it. There's our daughter. We've won. We've actually sincerely, legitimately won. So now, my friends, I shall read you the passages in my lovely and soothing voice. Because, voiceover doesn't work yet. I'm lying awake in bed, my neck sore from sleeping on one pillow. I asked for another, but I need a doctor's order to have more than one. My sleep medicine has worn off, and I'm once again a prisoner to my insomnia. I decided I might as well start writing things down like they asked. I'll get bonus points towards extra dessert or something to do for now. I can hear the person in the next room snoring, people whispering and the phone ringing at the nurse's station outside. I remember the dream I had last night, where the tall man in the hat came to my bedside and told me he would take me away soon. I'm making a mental note to mention it to the doctor later. Sorry, people. Community group is over. I'm not sure who thought it was having insane people entertain each other was a good idea. Surprisingly, everybody was there today. Nobody killed themselves. That makes it a good day. Good day indeed. Somebody cried today. But somebody always cries. Today's goal is to keep myself distracted and try not to think of ways of killing myself. I told them, I'm past that. Been there, done that. But they didn't think it was funny. I kinda do. But I'm a salacious asshole. I remember something else about my dream. The man in the hat was wearing all black. Even his hat was black. His skin was black. His eyes, I can describe his eyes. It was like he had no eyes, just empty sockets that seemed to be pulling on my soul. I remember being so happy when he said he would take me away from here. But now I'm afraid of where he might take me. Process group with social workers seemed like a huge waste of time. Everything we talked about after they said we were having sloppy joes for lunch seemed to have nothing to do with me. I tried bringing up my dream, but that just led to a discussion of more medication. As everyone was getting up to leave, Tanya walked to me to the bookcase and pulled out a book. She told me to read about the Shadow People, specifically someone referred to as the Hat Man. She said I would find my answers there. For recreational therapy, I read Tanya's book. I kept reading and reading, and I was still reading when they called the lights out. Now, I don't claim to know much, but reading about a man who paralyzes people, chokes them, and steals their souls is not recommended reading for insomniacs just before bedtime. Speak for yourself. I'm an insomniac, and I read shit like that all the time. But now I know who I'm dealing with, even if he's only in my head. I missed night meds tonight, but Tanya came to my room and left them with a note. After she left, I read the note. It said, maybe not tonight. Was she talking about my meds? Maybe the Hat Man? I need my meds. It's the only way I can sleep. It is really quiet tonight. No snoring. No one at the nurse's station. It is as if I'm the only one here. I'm attaching a picture here from the book of the Hat Man. If I go missing, you go look for him. What if I disappear and no one comes looking? I need to make it through the night. And then there's just a picture of, I'm assuming the Hat Man, with his mysterious glow and shit. I'm not dead. At least I don't think I am. My butt hurts from still from sitting in that chair all day while reading. This place is like a hospital. After they let it go for a century or two. Just before I got here, I remember seeing the Hat Man, and I tried to escape, but it got into my head. It's those eyes. I found a flashlight. This looks like some sort of limbo, somewhere between life and death. The best part? No one's here to tell me what to do. Strange. I still have my journal. I was holding it when I got here. If I learn anything, I'll write it in my journal. It seems like I might be the key if I ever want to get back. I've not seen him yet, but I've heard him. As soon as I did, I hid and let him pass by. It is like he knows I'm here, but not where I am. I think when I don't move, he loses track of me. I tried crouching, and that just seems to help. He seemed to go away faster. When he was near, I could hear my heart beating. I've never been this scared. Which is one of the hints, guys. If you notice your heart beats when it gets nearer. And also if you notice, too, even when I was at like 17 pages. I sat there, I looked at the journal for a minute while crouching, and he just went poof. This place is really messed up. I go down one hall, backtrack, and everything has changed. If this is a maze, then I have no idea which way is forward. But since I can't go back, I need to keep looking. There has to be something into this place. I need to find it. I didn't see him, but I heard him. He was so close, I heard his groan. After he left, I realized the hallway I ran down has a huge hole in it. If he had chased me down, I would have been stuck. For the record, I fell down that hole the very first time I came across it. The only thing big enough to put across it is a board nailed to the wall next to it, but I'm not strong enough to pry it off. I don't know where that hole goes, but I need to avoid this hallway. And that's where you get the hint that you might need the flat bar or such, which you'll eventually find if you look hard enough after finding that hole. Something happened. The hallway with a hole in it now has a board across it. It's just like the wall crumbled, or someone made it crumble. Maybe there's somebody else in here after all. If there is, I have to find them. Or if you read this, maybe you can find me. Oh, I've never actually noticed that one before. So we're apparently alternating on two parallel but slightly alternate timelines, where the mother's ahead of the daughter, because you're reading the daughter's journal. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, because the mother makes the thing crumble with the pry bar, and then the daughter writes, "Oh my god, it just suddenly happened." Is this a dream, or was I dreaming before? Maybe it's the drugs. It's nice here in a way. No one judging me. Nothing expected of me. No one to disappoint. What does the Hatman want from me? Doesn't he know that I already challenged death and won? Life is consciousness, and I am here. He can't beat me. I'm coming for you, Hatman. I just need to figure out how to beat him. Broken elevator? I don't think the maintenance crew has been here in a couple decades. Could it be fixed? I wonder if it goes up. Where it goes. Up, I hope. This is messed up. I just wandered into what has to be the electroshock room, and somebody's still there getting treated with no one to turn it off. Alright, so that would explain the charred body in what I called the control room. That's the electroshock room. That is so wrong. Maybe that is what the Hatman wants for me. A new person to charbroil for all of eternity. Well, that's not me. Time to be a little more careful where I step. It looks like this place is playing for keeps. The elevator is working now. How is that possible? Because Mommy Dearest fixed it. I'm getting the feeling that someone is here with me, but I don't see anyone. Is someone reading my journal entries? But that can't be possible. My journal is with me all the time. I read that fear is a primal reaction to the unknown. The more time I spend here, the more I realize that I don't know, the more I am afraid. Rode the elevator down since there was no up option. I don't know how many floors it was. There's a lot of new rooms here. My favorite is the morgue. Morbid little ass girl. I can't remove the drawers. They won't open or close. But one was open far enough, and I was small enough that I climbed in. It was empty. I figured I could lie down and rest, and the Hatman would never get me. I peeked down. He was in the room, and he never came near me. At the far end of the drawer, I found a cross. I figure it is my good luck piece, so I'm keeping it. I'm starting to think that I may be here forever. My own private hell. Not that anyone will miss me. I don't blame them. I was pretty mean to all of them. It's frustrating that the world does not work the way it does in my head. They thought I was strong. That I didn't hurt. Well, I showed them. So the daughter was bullied, I'm guessing. And now I'm gone. I don't even know if they're missing me. Did they even notice? Will they even care? Because I want them to care. At least now I do. I need to go back. I have no idea if I even can. But I need to go back. Okay, Hatman. You and me need to have a little talk. That was a close one. The Hatman cornered me and I had nowhere to go. So I pulled out my lucky cross and he backed off. Something about it makes him stay away. I asked him like 1,000 questions and he just stared at me. When I asked him about getting out of here, a bunch of images flashed through my head. The first was my mom carrying my lucky cross and entering a cave. The second one was my journal, but it was all dark and creepy and on fire. The third was some chapel and the Hatman, my creepy journal, I think it was me. All went up in a puff of smoke. After seeing that, I got past him and ran. I needed to get a way to write it down since I couldn't hold the cross and write at the same time. I found a safe place. Now what to do? From the beginning, I felt someone is helping me. Someone is reading my journal in my mind, helping me deal with my problems. As hard as it is to imagine, the Hatman showed me my mom here, trying to find me, trying to get me home. The thing I don't get is why she's carrying my lucky cross. She could never have gotten to it even if she knew where it was. Maybe it's my turn to help her. Mom, if you're reading this, I'm putting the cross on my bed, then I'll go hide. Find my bed and it'll be right there. Maybe I don't deserve it, but I need your help. I want another chance. I want to go back. It's up to you. After getting back, the nurse said I slept for 2 days. No one is sure how long I was gone, but it's over. I still want to get out of the hospital. My doctor says it's all of the good reasons he has been hoping for. I appreciate everyone more. I can see all the little things so many people do to help me every day. Life is hard, but we're not here alone. Sometimes by helping others, I'm helping myself as well. Then we all will win. I love you, Mom. Well, that's actually a really sweet journal entry for the very last journal page. That one doesn't actually spawn unless you win, apparently. Interesting. Well, it's actually kind of hits you right in the feels. But yep, alright people, that is the Hatman Shadow Ward. And we are, that's the ending. That's the journals, and we got a daughter, we won. This is Mightyfoxxy saying like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and we may do this again if they release an update to alter it, or maybe some DLC, or who knows. Either way, love the game. Devs, if you watch this one like you watch the other ones, love the game, and you guys rock. Bye bye, like, favorite, share, and subscribe.